はい。It's green light here. はい。マニーさんのパッキングの模様を紹介したいと思います。私たちのパッキングは旅行ではなく、彼に関しては仕事に半年間行くっていうパッキングなので、普通の旅行とはちょっと違うパッキング内容になると思うんですけど、少なくとも1年に10回ぐらい飛行機に乗る彼で、しかも23年間それを続けていて、インドとアメリカの行ったり来たりをしている彼からパッキングのコツを教えてもらいたいと思います。では聞いていきましょう。
Hi, konnichiwa everyone. So I'm gonna give you some tips of how I pack my things. So I've been traveling for, as Miyuki mentioned, for a very long time. So I'm very mature passenger. So I know exactly what I need, but I'm also going to work. So which means for next 6 months, I have to take things to survive with my toiletries and stuff like that. So I'm just going to quickly go through what are the things that I normally take with me when I fly. So starting with my hand carry, which means my backpack. So my backpack consists of different things. In here, of course, the number one main thing is all my documents. This has all my travel documents, pretty much like a small bag, which has all of my certificates and stuff like that. Quickly to show you. So my documents, like if I take like this file has all my certificates and the medical and stuff like that, to make sure that I give all these files and stuff like that. Sometimes there are inspections that we need to show our certificates are all valid, up to date. So this is mandatory. So this, for me as a seaman, I need this. And then apart from that, you always have your electronic kit, which has all the adapters and wires and stuff like that. And then when you're in the aircraft, we are flying for long hours, which means almost 24 hours. So you definitely need your over-ear headphones, which can be connected to your seat, so you can enjoy the music without any pain. Because imagine 24 hours you're watching different movies and stuff like that. So you don't want to have any pain. So I carry my own Bose headsets. Apart from that, and I also have a travel wallet, which is travel wallet will basically consist of all my ID cards and different documents, which is also my my driver's license, my international driver's permit and stuff like that, and also different country currencies. As a seaman, I'm traveling all over the world, so which means I may need all kind of currencies. So this is, for example, Australian. So just in case any country I land, of course Japanese, and then I have so Japanese really old one, because I'm very old timer, I guess. So the Indian rupees, this is also I have, and then some Japanese, then Bank of Malaysia, then Mexico, then some Arab countries. So these are the countries I've visited. England with pounds. So when I'm landing in these airports also, I use these things: Canadian dollar, Mexico, shillings, Jamaican dollar, Philippines, Indonesian money. It's not a collection. These are sometimes the change. So as in the initially wherever you heard, I've been traveling for a very long time, right? So back in the days, we don't use credit card. We use mostly cash. So every time when you buy something, you also get change in the local currency back. And then you keep doing that, and also the coins. I have a lot of coins as well over here. But anyway, if you go back to these airports again, we use this back. So this is my travel wallet, which is always there, just in case any airport, anything I need. Apart from that, obviously you need your passport, which is your passport and your passport with visa and everything. As a seaman, I also need to have my seaman book, which is another travel document. And every time when I do a ship, they will stamp my ship over here, says the ship name, where I joined, where I got off, and the captain signs my ship. So this is the seaman book which I travel with. And also, as soon as I come to US, of course, all my Indian stuff will go down and I need to raise up my US stuff. So this is a separate wallet which I carry, which has all my US related cards. For example, it could be a Bank of America, it could be Wells Fargo. It says all my US accounts, US bank accounts and US cash. So US cash is always mandatory to have some cash, so that when you're stuck in any airport, sometimes cash works. It's very important, especially when you're taking a cab or something. If the system don't work, your phone doesn't work because you don't have Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Cash works anywhere in the world. So always carry your cash. And that's pretty much, and some coins of whatever I came with already, right? So these are everything. And I always have my analog weighing scale to make sure all my luggages are weighed before I go to the airport. 23 kilos per luggage times 2. It's always for US and Canada. So these are the standard sizes, 23 times 2, which I always make sure I'm packed correctly so that when I go for check-in, there is no major dramas at the airport. Yeah, apart from that, some glasses. So over here, next we come to our hand carry. The hand carry is only allowed for 7 kilos. Your hand carry should always consist of your innerwears, like your innerwear, one set of socks, one set of your undies and your inner t-shirts, and pyjama pants and one pyjama t-shirt, and then your hair dryer and stuff like that. This is it, what I will have, because you're only allowed to take 7 kilos. So this will be already 7 kilos. Yeah, with your luggage weight as well, because you need to always remember 7 kilo includes your luggage weight. So approximate this would be around 5.56 kilos. Yeah, hair dryer, iron, and all these things. And then I will put some last minute. I have one more pouch with my toothbrush and paste and stuff like that, which I also carry. So those will go in my hand carry. So hand carry may look empty, but nowadays it's only 7 kilos. But if you buy anything in the duty free in any of the airports, you can put those things inside as well. So this needs to have a space. Then when I come to my check-in luggage over here, this is one of my check-in luggage. So since I'm going to be there for 6 months, so this check-in luggage, on this part of my luggage where it kind of cuts off, I have all my uniform, work-related uniform and shoes, which I need to carry. It's mandatory. Apart from that, I also need to survive in the ship. Even though they provide us food and everything, we all miss our own snacks from our own country. And not just we miss, we sometimes need to give gifts to our teammates who we are working with. So we also carry some kind of a snack from our towns. Wherever, if you're coming from Japan, you bring Japanese snack. If you're coming from India, India snack. So I do carry some India snacks and stuff like that. And I like to make my coffee sometime in the morning. I like to wake up. So I have my own coffee mate. For example, my coffee mate, sugar, and some chocolates and candies and coffee powder. I like my Indian filter coffee. So I carry my own coffee, masala tea, and stuff like that. Some Indian snacks, peanut candies, and some chocolates to give away. So this is all I have in this luggage, which is approximately 23 kilos. Yeah. So, and then my last check-in luggage, one check-in luggage what we have. Over here, I have some more of my clothes, which is my personal clothes. For the next 6 months, I will be going on shore excursions or in the cabin. When I'm here in the room, my innerwears, my more t-shirts and stuff like that, which I would be also going out in the ship in the night time. So I need some personal clothes as well. And those are my personal clothes on that side. So as you see, I'm always packing my luggage with this side with clothes and this side with eatables or things that you would take. So that way the clothes are not touched, it's not heavy, so you never need to touch that side. If your luggage is heavy, you need to take out something from this side, not from that side. So clothes that side, anything apart from that, this side. And also I buy all the toiletries from India. So it could be air freshener for my cabin, it could be earbuds, it could be moisturizing cream, it could be hair drying creams, and all kind of toiletry items which you may need for your next 6 months. It could be shoe polish, shoe shine, and stuff like that. So these are also for your next 6 months. Of course, you can get all these items in US, but you need to imagine, so as soon as you go, you cannot go shopping to buy all these things. So if you bring all these things, it will last for 6 months. And also the cost is very less in your country and you know the product very well. Of course, when you're done, you can always buy more things over there. And not just that, you need your medical items from your own country. Bring your own medicine, which would be your first immediate medicine which you're already used to. It could be for headache medicine, could be all basic medicines which I carry. For example, creams, eye drops, cough syrups, and some more medicals like Vicks and all those kind of medicine I have over here, which is whatever the medical needs you think you would need, you get all those items. For example, eye drops, toothache, if you get toothache medicine, and headache medicine, basic medicine that is normally used without prescription. And also if there is anything prescribed by your doctor, bring your own medicine as well. Apart from that, you have a multi-socket which you need to always travel with. So this will be normally in my hand carry. The multi-socket is for the aircraft. And then this is my toiletry bag. So right now I have this much space because the toiletry bag is not filled, because the toiletry bag can be filled only at the last minute, right? So your toiletry bag is your kit that you can hang, but you will have your paste and shaving items and stuff like that inside. So everything goes. So when you take out, you know all your toiletry items are here as one bag. So this will come like this much, and that's pretty much for me inside. I don't have anything else. I may close and take off. So that way it's 23 kilos, 2 luggage, 7 kilos hand carry, and a backpack which they don't weigh, but some airlines may weigh your hand carry, and that's pretty much. So this way you have to be smart in bringing the luggage, because when you leave your country till you reach the airport, you need to manage all these luggage with you, and once you arrive, you check in, and once you reach your final destination, you need to again take your luggage, pull all this luggage and carry all this luggage and reach to your hotel or hotel to the ship. So there's a long way from here till we reach our ship. So it is a lot of hassle to do this, but if you plan exactly, it's very good. You also have this kind of safety belts, which is from Samsonite. This would help you connect your luggage to one luggage to another luggage. You can put this on that and this. So when you push, it connects and comes as all together. As 2 pieces of luggage will come, you can have one hand carry in one of your luggage and your backpack in the other one. So once we finish packing everything, I will show you one more time how this luggage will roll. Okay, perfect. Hope you enjoyed the packing for next 6 months, and hope this helps you in your traveling as well. Thank you. Bye bye. Arigato. Okay. So this luggage gets in here, and then this luggage gets in here. So this gets us a set, and you need to pull this, and your backpack has a safety strap like this, which will be connected to this. So now, how to manage your 4 pieces of luggage. All your luggage should have 4 wheels. So in that way, you can turn your luggage. You can see going in this in the front, and then this way you can go. Bye-bye. Your 4 pieces of luggage, bye-bye. Yeah, so when you're coming back, always put this luggage in the front. So this is a tip, always this heading, because this one in your airport, this would be fine. And you can also roll your luggage this way. So it's easy, it's very light, you are not carrying the weight on you. It comes slowly with you, nothing will happen, the whole weight is here. Yeah, that's the tricks. So then, if you cannot do it yourself, because this, yeah, the trolley is around $5. A trolley in US is $5. It's free. So Japan is good, but once you leave your home country, any other country in the world is not so easy. Yep. So you need to be very prepared. So in this way, you're always well prepared and you can manage without anybody's help. So this strap is very important. You should get it. And always whatever backpack you're getting should have this strap so that it's very helpful for you. So you're not having any weight on you, because the more the weight you have on you makes you tired. And it's airport. Sometimes you are in gate 1 and they say you need to go to terminal 3, gate 55. This would be around half a kilometer, sometimes 1 kilometer. You need to take some trains in New York or Houston or any other top airports are. So, well, this is how I manage. Good. Hi, arigato.
私たちは日本、インド、クルーズ船を行き来する3拠点生活をしています。これからもそんな日常や海外生活の様子を Vlog で紹介していくので、よかったらチャンネル登録もお願いします。ではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。